Today we're going to talk about scale factor. Scale factor is going to be a ratio, and then I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. The first thing you're going to do is fill in the blanks. So if the scale factor is bigger than 1, it will be called an enlargement. If the scale factor is smaller than 1, it's going to be called a reduction. Okay, now dilations is a type of transformation that it can get larger or smaller. To dilate a figure, you only have to multiply, so you would only be multiplying. Okay, for this first part, what you're going to do is either going to write a reduction or enlargement on each picture. Some of these didn't print well, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you this is the number 12, this is just the 1, and then 4.2, just in case you can't see it well. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this real quick. So if you're going to look at the numbers, so if your scale factor is smaller than 1, it's going to be a reduction. I know that 75 cents is smaller than 1, so I'm going to write the word reduction. Okay, I'm going to look at example 3. I know that 4.2 is bigger than 1. That means it's going to be an enlargement. That means that the picture's going to get bigger, and if it's smaller than 1, the picture's going to get smaller. Now, what do you think is going to happen if the scale factor is 1? So if you multiply anything by 1, the number stays the same. So it's the same thing with the picture. It's going to stay the same. It's not going to get bigger or smaller. It's going to stay the same. All right, so in a minute, you can go and fill in the rest of these examples, and you can fill out your form. Now go to the next example I'm going to do with you. So you're going to do example 1. So it says to dilate a figure below using the scale factor of 3. Remember that I told you all you have to do is multiply your scale factor to get your new measurements. Now since the scale factor of 3 is bigger than 1, it's going to become an enlargement. That means that the picture is going to get bigger, okay? So you're going to get your original number times your scale factor. That's going to give you your new number. It doesn't matter if the picture gets bigger or smaller. You're always just going to multiply it. So for example, here I'm going to do 9 times 3 to get to my new shape. So I know the picture is going to get bigger, so I'm going to try to draw this a little bit bigger. So 9 times 3 is 27, so this new measurement is going to be 27 centimeters. Okay? So the same thing here. My original is 4, and I'm going to multiply it times the scale factor, which is 3. So 4 times 3 is going to be 12 centimeters. So all I did was multiply. Now they're asking, what is this, an enlargement or reduction? And we talked about how the picture got bigger. Again, it doesn't matter if my scale factor, whatever that number is, it doesn't matter. You're always going to multiply. All right, so now I'm going to do another example. I'm going to do example 4. So example 4, it's a little bit different. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to allow you to finish the front and do example 2 and 3 on your own. And then I'm going to do part 2 so you can see example 2 because it's a little bit different. All right, so when you're done, go to part 2.